worked with Michele, and it became one of the most profound coaching experiences I've ever had.
This has been the most life-changing decision I've ever made for myself.
It was absolutely incredible.
It just made a huge transformation.
It's like night and day. Like, I can't even...
And I was completely different, night and day.
Just the transformation where I was at the beginning to where I am now, so much has changed for the better.
It's funny because I look back at that person and I think it's like a whole different lifetime ago.
If you're interested in completely transforming your love life by doing an NLP breakthrough immersion, this is an intensive VIP day followed up with 90 days of coaching to reinforce a shift. It's as if you're doing 10 years of therapy in this consolidated time frame. It's incredibly effective.
I couldn't have even predicted on our start date where I would be today. I couldn't have predicted how much I would have changed and grown.
It really put the spring back in my step and allowed me to engage in life and my relationships in an enthusiastic and positive way.
I walked in as a very wounded, sad person. At the end of the day, I came out as a powerful warrior.
It's hard to describe because it's so profound. It affected everything. And that's a really wonderful thing.
A lot of times we can find ourselves spinning our wheels, stuck in a habit or a pattern in relationships that are not serving us. You might find yourself saying same guy, different face. You're in a pattern of dating the same type of person and you notice the same feelings start activating in your body and in your beingness. That's usually a sign where it's time for a breakthrough. If you feel like you're in conflict or you feel like you're stuck in this area of your life, and no matter what you do, it doesn't feel like you can get out of it, but you keep getting the same results.
I didn't even know how much I needed the transformation that I was about to receive. She came to me at a time where things were very unclear, where I didn't know what I wanted out of life, where I had a lot of baggage that I couldn't even see, belief systems that were holding me back.
That our brains can be full of programs that aren't serving us. But how do you get rid of those programs?
It's clearing the sludge out of your brain. That's what I feel like I did. I took all of this negative, bad stuff that I was carrying around for my whole life, and you clear it out. And when you clear it out, you welcome in all of this positive emotions and thoughts and actions, vibrations, positive vibrations in your life. You show up differently. Completely, you were a completely different person when you're done.
Listen to yourself. Listen to that part of yourself that is telling you you need to make progress, you need to make change, because you're absolutely worth it, and it's worth any amount of time and effort that it takes in.
There's a great quote by Einstein that says, the definition of insanity is when you keep doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. So the reason why you'd want to go through a breakthrough in this area of your life is so that you can remove the limiting beliefs, the sabotaging habits and patterns that you're engaging in unconsciously. Because the thing is, 95% of our results are on autopilot. We are creating our life from our unconscious mind, the part of our mind that is just on autopilot. And even though consciously you say you want something, you say you want a certain relationship, you want to date a certain person, but the fact is the opposite's showing up. So it just goes to show that there's something blocking, there's something in the way that needs to be healed. This is a great opportunity for a breakthrough.
She gave me tools. She gave me resources, commitments. She gave me belief. She helped me to see what was already in myself. And just the experience was incredible.
And she actually extracted out some of the concepts and ideas that were actually making me small, making me really limit my life.
Some of the results that I've received from this has been being able to speak up, speak my truth.
The relationship between myself and my boyfriend has been more open and honest.
My relationships are better.
And I had amazing results. I mean, immediately I felt like I was on fire. I felt super clear.
The caliber of men that are coming into my life have completely changed. I'm attracting a very high caliber of man.
I know from the time that I started, I could see the incremental changes, and not even incremental, they were almost slap you in the face, holy smokes, amazing changes.
truly falling in love with myself.
I just feel like I've gotten my spark back in a way.
My thoughts are completely different. Everything in my life, the way I'm more present in the now versus being in the past or being in the future.
Better relationships with my friends, my family, and more energy and enthusiasm to go through life.
So have a very clear expectation of what I want in a life partner. My vision and values are spot on.
Before I had kind of lost curiosity or interest in other things, and since then I've started studying Japanese and playing the ukulele.
I'm having fun dating, and I'm having fun spending time with myself, which I've never realized before.
I'll put a link in the description below with more details where you can learn about the NLP breakthrough session, where I walk you through the 3 steps, and I do it in the way using neuro-linguistic programming. We use some light hypnotic methods as well as mental emotional release technique to help you completely shift your thoughts, words, and habits in the area of your love life so that you can create the relationship you desire and deserve.
I didn't even know that the kind of coaching that she does, I didn't know that kind of coaching was possible or available.
I had no idea what NLP was or MER or the breakthrough, none of this. I knew nothing.
It was so awesome. Michele actually took me through 2 days of an experience. I got to pick a topic and I had to clear the main thing in my life that I wanted to just flush out that's been affecting me.
I wish I would have known about this program 10 years ago. But I'm thankful that I found it now, because I still have the rest of my life to keep growing from this.
There's always stuff to do in life. You're always going to have work. You're always going to have, to-do lists. But if you take the time to sit down and clear out some of those ideas and the junk that's within your brain and help it rewire, you'll find, just like I did, that all of a sudden you find new solutions, new resources.
Being so much more confident, that's actually one of the best things. I am enough. And that's been very powerful for me.
When you're really in alignment with the stuff that you should be with, that you want to do, you find that life just flows so much easier. It's like all of a sudden after I started feeling like I was being pulled versus pushing life.
When I could hear Michelle's voice helping me guide through it, she felt safe for me. She felt like a safety blanket.
Michele was somebody that just inspired trust in me, and I felt comfortable working with her, and just wound up having really amazing results.
But Michele worked so closely with me in a way that I almost felt like she was like my best friend, and knew me so deeply, and that I could feel comfortable to share my fears, my desires, the things that I was insecure about.
It was very comforting. And I knew I trusted her during this process, and I trusted her voice because her voice meant love for me.
Reach out. There'll be a link below. Connect with me if it's something that you think you would be a good candidate for.
If you have the opportunity to work with Michele, take it. You deserve it. The people in your life deserve it. Your purpose deserves it.
If you're thinking about doing that with Michele, then absolutely do that, because she is a joy to work with, and she's just somebody that you can trust to be kind, to guide you through these issues that you may be having, and to show you the way to get to the place that you want to be.
This has been absolutely mind-blowing, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity.
You will be transformed. I was, and I have just, I'm so grateful.
You can't lose at all with this program. You have everything to gain.